Ohio State and Oregon, they're rerunning this thing, and it's going to be in the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl for the college football playoff. There's just so many more descriptions I can give for this game. An old Big Ten versus Pac-12 Rose Bowl, but now it's Big Ten versus Big Ten. 5 o'clock on ESPN on New Year's Day. Right now, the Buckeyes are a 2.5-point favorite. Oregon won the game earlier this season. That's been a long time ago. It feels like forever ago. October the 12th. They won 32-31 over the Buckeyes. I'm going to give you my prediction for this game. First, welcome to the channel. If you like talking college football, you like talking Clemson football, let me reword that. You like talking college football, or you like talking Clemson football, and you like supporting independent media, I hope you'll subscribe. It is free. I do appreciate it. Drop me a line in here. Let me know you're in here. This game, out of all 4 of the second round playoff games, to me, this is the most difficult one. And you're like, duh. Yeah. Yeah. You have what? Arizona State and Texas. No offense to Arizona State. Everybody believes Texas is going to win that ball game. You have Notre Dame and Georgia. That's a tough one to pick, but there's a lot of people believing that Georgia's going to win the ball game based off of physicality and the questioning of whether Notre Dame can win the big game. Hasn't been good to them. Even as I'm speaking, you have Boise State and Penn State going back and forth, but a lot of people believes the Nittany Lions will win that game. We'll see. But this game, this is it. This is the biggest game of this entire playoff. Up to this point, this is it. And rightfully so. Some people thought that these two teams would have met in the Big Ten Conference Championship, but some things happened to the Buckeyes that they'd rather not talk about. You know, that team up north that just beat Alabama today in the no-name bowl that no one cares about. But this is different. And let me tell you what I believe the driving factor behind this game really is. Buckeye fans are going to be like, we know what he's going to say. Some may not, but I think that a lot of Buckeye fans knows this. Ryan Day is still coaching for his job. I'm not saying that if he loses this game, they're going to fire him. But Ryan Day, his seat is so hot still that you have to step back and question, will it ever cool off until he wins a championship? If he could just get them to the championship game, some Buckeye fans would take that. On the other side, you have the team that Nike built, and Dan Lanning's been doing an incredible job there. Have Dylan Gabriel in his 17th year of college football with his 4th or 5th team. I'm just being facetious there, but it is his, 3rd team? And the guy can play. They have a lot of talent there. And I'm going to tell you this, it is hard to beat a team twice, especially a quality team. Have a guy like Jeremiah Smith, one of the most exciting freshmen in the game, not only one of the most exciting freshmen in the college game, one of the most exciting players in college football. Quinshon Judkins coming in, Will Howard, a guy who the last time he played this team, he slid late. The clock ended up running out. Oregon wins. If he doesn't and he does something a little different, they may get a shot at kicking a field goal, and this would have been the only blemish on the Oregon Ducks record. But if it didn't happen, we look at Jordan James, we look at Tez Johnson, we're looking at some big-time players here. But the key to this game is, how much does Ryan Day want to keep his job? That's a dumb question to ask. I don't believe Ryan Day wants to lose his job whatsoever. But we did see what happened to Tennessee. I believed and I picked that Ohio State was going to win that game. And a lot of that came down to I was questioning how ready Nico was as the quarterback for Tennessee as a redshirt freshman. I was questioning a lot there, but I didn't see that coming. But Ohio State, is coming off this game with them. Oregon's been waiting for a few weeks. They've been chilling out. They've been able to relax. Their last game was 24 days ago. That's where Ohio State's last game was 10 days ago from right now, the day before the big game. I have put this off because I think this is going to be the game that I miss. I really do. And between you and I, no offense, Buckeye fans, but I'm not really a Buckeye fan. I play well with others who play well with me, and I have some good followers that are Buckeye fans, but some of the rudest, most snarkiest people I've ever ran into in college football, unfortunately, pulls for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Again, I'll finish on a positive note. Some of the nicest people I've met are Buckeye fans, so I'm not going to make you all guilty. But I try to separate bias and what I want to happen with what will happen. And in this game, I'm having a very difficult time doing that because even when I get past who I'm pulling for, I literally look at both of these teams and go, I could see both of them winning. And I'm trying to clear my brain of things like it's hard to beat beat the same team twice. Tell Georgia that. They did it to Texas. There's a part of me that wants to say Ohio State, but I'm just going to go ahead and spit it out. I think Dan Lanning gets this game, but I could be wrong. I think Dan Lanning gets this ball game. If not this game, when will he get it? When will he land a game? He knows Ohio State well. He knows them well. He knows how to beat them. He knows that they're going to bring everything that they have in their arsenal against him. But again, Dan Lanning hasn't had to play for 24 days. Why? Because he went undefeated while Ohio State dropped 2 football games. So I see this game going either way, but I'm leaning towards the Oregon Ducks to win this game against Ohio State and move forward in the college football playoff and play the winner of the Texas-Arizona State game. Drop me your comments. Let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to win? If you don't mind sharing with me, tell me why. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it. Because sometimes I read these comments and I'm like, I didn't think about it that way. I do appreciate it. Again, if you like talking college football, you like supporting someone who's independent, I hope you'll subscribe. Remember, it's free. I'm getting close to 7,000 subscribers. I really would appreciate it. Y'all take care of yourself. And as always, go Tigers.